Hey there, it's Diane, and today is day 21 of our Reinvent Your Career in 30-Day Challenge. And I'm really excited to tell you about our topic today is how to master your elevator pitch. It's so important that you learn the skills of mastering an elevator pitch. An elevator pitch is the 30-second sales script that you use to introduce yourself in any occasion. And generally, we use it in business and networking. You can use it to ask someone for a date. You can use it to pitch an investor. You can use it to raise funds for your church bazaar. Whatever it is a sales script that has just four very simple parts. It takes a while to hone everything down because everybody likes to talk way too much, but 30 seconds is all you get. Okay. And in 30 seconds, you have to, number one, introduce yourself memorably, persuasively, and engage with whoever you're talking to. You've got to tell them what you do and what you can do for them, more importantly. Remember, when you're talking to other people, it's always about them. So don't just say, I do this, but I can do this for you. And then the third part is you give them proof, social proof. And you can say, in fact, I just and then you explain a relevant fact or information that demonstrates that you have the ability to do this thing that you just said you could do for them. And then the fourth part, the most important part, is your call to action. And you ask for what you want. I'd like to have an appointment. Would you go out and have coffee with me? Could you spare 10 minutes to tell me about your company? Could you refer me to somebody in the human resources department so I could submit an application? I'd be very interested in serving on the board of your nonprofit. Whatever it is, you ask for the action after you've done this on the fourth step. And that's an elevator pitch. It is that easy, but it takes a while. I know I teach this at a university, and the students just really slaved over it. They would write it up and type it up, and they'd hone it. It would be way too long. And finally get it, have a piece of paper. Then I said, no, put the paper down and just say it. And it's like, oh no, like if you're in an elevator and you meet the icon, the person of your dreams, he's there in the elevator. You've got 30 seconds to get to the 56th floor. You can't reach in your briefcase and pull out your elevator pitch. You have to nail it. You have to have it. It has to be part of your DNA. You have to be able to express yourself in that kind of a thought pattern. And you're going to use it all the time. You're going to find yourself using it all the time. Think about a Toastmasters meeting or a networking meeting. Now, you have to stand up and introduce yourself. Well, you use your elevator pitch, right? You're at a networking social or something, you use your elevator pitch. That's what an elevator pitch is. It's really tight, concise, 30 seconds. And it's really easy. I've given you lots inside the course. If you go to www.reinventyourcareerin30days.com, you will find a more detailed video with examples and lots of scripts and things like that. And you'll also find a very valuable 4-page worksheet that you can just print out, and you can use it to draft the 4 parts. There's an example of, like, this is the topic, introduction. It gives you an example of how to introduce yourself, and then it has lines for you to fill in so that you can be crafting your elevator pitch using this template. You can print out a couple copies and you can keep refining it. And then the secret is to practice it, to hone it, to make sure that you know exactly. It just comes off your tongue because you've just said it so many times. And so that's an elevator pitch. And I want you to start practicing your elevator pitch. It's very easy. And here, go inside the challenge to get all the additional training. Now, this is the last day of week 3. We are almost done with our 30-day challenge. It's been a lot of work. It's been a lot of time here. So we're almost done, but we've learned so much. The first week we did understanding the hiring funnel and the resume. The second week we worked on LinkedIn and social media. This past week, we've been doing interview skills and your elevator pitch. And then next week, tomorrow, we start negotiate your job like a pro. So we're going to start talking about negotiating skills that you can learn the once you get an offer, how you make the most of it. So that's going to be really exciting week coming up the next several days as we wrap this up. If you like what you've seen so far, of course, we want you to come back tomorrow at 3 o'clock, the same time, to be learning this other information. But if you really enjoyed the ACE the Interview series, I'd invite you to go to my webpage, www.acetheinterviewcourse.com. It's that simple, acetheinterviewcourse.com. And there's a whole bunch more information about interviews and different things we didn't even get time to talk about in just 4 days. I mean, it just wasn't enough time. It has more than 30 videos, 2 ebooks, 3 worksheets, lots and lots of information. So you can see how prepared you are to find and land your dream job and ace the interview. And then if you'd also like, you can go to masteryourelevatorpitch.com, which is a little tiny mini course. And if you're interested, there's some more skills there you can learn. Again, this has been Diane Huth, the Accidental Career Coach, wishing you the best of career success. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow.